You are what you love. As a metaphysical concept, you are nothing but what you love. You see, the more you identify with consciousness itself, which itself has no content, it's the background of all content, the more you realize that all you are is literally your emotional and aesthetic attachments. You are simply what you love. Beyond that, you really have no identity, nor does God. Spirit is nothing but what it loves. It defines itself entirely by what it loves. And it's not a matter of, oh, isn't it good if I define myself this way, or am I not a better person if I see things in this way? This is actually a structural reality about what consciousness is. Consciousness is the background of all attachment and understanding towards something else. God is love. You're nothing but what you love. And one way that you know that you're on the spiritual journey in the right way is that aesthetic attachments, your taste essentially, becomes extremely important to you suddenly. What you value as being beautiful becomes paramount to who you think you are. Because what you value as being beautiful is who you are. And ultimately, this process of aesthetic attachment has only one final concept to attach to properly, which is God, the source of all beauty, the source of all art, the source of all taste. It is the correct end point of aesthetic evaluation. You are nothing but what you love, the people you love. And if you think you're clever or you're super smart and you value that in an ego way, that's stupid. Because what you're actually just valuing is intelligence itself. But you have to step outside. You have to create aesthetic distance between yourself and everything you think you are in order to understand that you are nothing but what you love. And consciousness is nothing but what it loves. That is the source of value and meaning. It's what reality is, because the good is true, because the good is beautiful. And the beautiful is true. And you can do any combination of those ideas. This should rocket you into a different evaluation of your own consciousness. This should destabilize your ego's grip on enjoying itself as itself, because it comes to realize that itself is nothing but its own attachments to its own affections about what it loves. I love my wife. I love my grandmother. I love a David Lynch film. I love a mojito on a Sunday afternoon. Whatever it is, you realize it's all things outside you. Even your thoughts. And you're just the thing that loves it. You're the thing that gives it meaning by participating in the love. And you realize, if you have your wits about you, that you can then, once you're aware that this is the process, give yourself over to it totally as a program of living. And you find the final proper concepts to attach to you of ultimate love, God and Jesus Christ, who is love, in person. Your taste is what will define you as a soul, as a being, as consciousness. Your taste in art, your taste in relationships, ultimately your taste in your own existential vision of reality. What aesthetic taste do you want to apply to ultimate questions of reality and meaning? What is it? What do you love? And what is true about that? Having good taste in your most fundamental concepts and your deepest spiritual truths is your truth. And then the willingness to live according to those aesthetic ideals. And the bar is set as high as you alone can determine through your aesthetic taste. But know that if God isn't the final value of your taste, you are in error objectively. Period. God wins because God has the best taste. Because God is Jesus Christ. You see,